Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. As always, joined by Mick and Age. How are we going, boys?
Good, I'm flying.
Flying?
Cheering.
Why in such a good mood?
Mate, I've just come off a good weekend. I have to say, I've been flying, work's good. I'm with the boys, of course. Everything's
Life's good.
Mate, life's good.
Yeah. Age?
I'm recovered because on Saturday, you won't believe it, I had a massive sleep. Big week. Sleep. So I went to bed at 10:30 p.m. And I woke up at 2:30 p.m. So you do the math.
14 hours?
That's 14 hours.
Mate, I'm good off the top of the head.
Yeah. So I had a fucking good sleep.
Wait, so what'd you do on Friday night?
Friday night, literally did nothing, man.
So you decided I'm sleeping, that's it?
That's it. I just want to sleep.
Right, so it must have been on the back of filming our podcast, working, and then the Paul Carter special episode that went real well. Thanks for the support there.
It was worth it.
Yeah. And then just slept in. That was it.
Massive sleep. And you guys were trying to message me the whole day. I was MIA.
I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
Besides that, I had my mum's 51st birthday on the Saturday night. Went
Rosa?
to China Diner. Mate, China Diner. Have you always been?
No.
Oh, it's cracker. You got to go.
Where is it?
It was out past Glebe. It's Forest Lodge. There's a few different ones, but we went to that one.
Yeah.
Mate, I'll just go through like the notable mentions, okay?
Okay, here we go.
Chicken and sesame Chico rolls. Gun. Pork soup dumplings. Oh, they were class.
Yeah.
Chili caramel pork belly. That was terrific. And the best one of all, Kung Pao chicken. Oh, mate, I was frothing.
And we're not getting sponsored by him.
We're not.
That's just Age's endorsement.
This is not NAD.
Nah.
Mate, that is one of my tips of the week. Go to China Diner, please.
What would you rate it out of 10?
8.5, 9.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Take us, mate.
Very, very good.
What about you, Jim?
Jim, surely you got up to some stuff.
I was out, went up to the Central Coast Friday night for Katie's sister's birthday. So that was good fun. And then got back Saturday morning, had a bit of a punt during the day, and then went out again. Was out in the town Saturday night.
Central Coast any good?
Yeah, well, you didn't see much of it. But yeah, was out in the town Saturday night for, again, Katie's friend's birthday. So we were out causing a ruckus, if you will.
Did you meet the family, Jim?
I met some of the siblings on Friday night, yes.
What about the parents?
No parents were there.
Ooh.
So
you avoided the hard-hitting questions.
No parents yet, but
that's good.
Yeah, no, it was a good weekend. Mick?
I had an engagement party. My missus' brother was getting married.
Congratulations.
I got engaged.
Congratulations.
No, I did not get engaged. My missus has an engagement with
Which
the brother.
is your engagement?
No.
My missus has an engagement.
My missus has an engagement for her brother.
Right.
That's good. So that was my invite. Basically, it was pretty good. The Greeks put on quite the event out at, I don't know, Revesby, I think it was. So shout out to James and Christina on getting engaged and getting married in 1 year's time. Mate, they know how to party. I tell you what. But it didn't take long for the Greek music to come out and the smashing of the plates. That was like 10 p.m.
I saw stories of you, Mick,
mate,
lifting up the
flying.
Girl getting engaged and spinning her around.
Loving life.
Yeah.
Mate, well, I had the vodka Red Bulls flying.
The vodka Red Bulls. But no, I did forget to mention, I'm going to give a shout out to Tom, who's Bridget's boyfriend. I think you met Bridget Age.
I've met Bridget.
Yeah, Tom is a keen follower of the Cast Patrol. A keen listener to the podcast. So give him a shout out. They wanted to boycott you, Tom, on the weekend, but I couldn't do that to you, mate.
We won't boycott you, Tom.
We won't boycott.
Day one dabble follower, apparently.
Day one dabble, so we won't boycott you. So yeah, hopefully we can meet one day.
Well, thanks for hijacking, Jim. That was all good. A bit of an odd time
I forgot
shout out
to,
someone. No, well, if you missed it, you missed it.
Jim's shout outs are back.
Yeah,
they're back. They're back.
It's all good.
Sorry, Tom.
But yeah, you're right, Age. I was picking up the what are they called?
I don't know. Just
not grooms.
Right to be.
Right to be. Fiance.
Yeah.
But whatever they are. I was picking them up, throwing them around. Great time.
Picking up the fiance.
Picking up the fiance.
Throwing them around.
Yeah,
He
throwing
was
them
like
around.
spinning him that. She was loving it.
Adrian saw the story on someone. He doesn't even know the person. He just
really?
saw it. Yeah.
I'm like, look at this flop. It's freaking Mick trying to spin around some random chick.
But I will say, at the party, my missus' mum came up to me and she doesn't know about podcasts and listen to them, but she goes, I listened to your podcast last week. And I go, oh no.
Oh no, what did
we say?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm thinking of everything Asia's ever said, Jimmy's ever said. Anyway, she goes, you did the best. I go, what did I do? You boys remember last week when I plugged Kithara? The travel?
yeah.
She freaked out. She loved it. I was like, you listening again? Kithara.
So you're in the good books.
Mate, I'm in the very good books.
That's so
yes,
good.
very, very good there.
So that was about the Greece team having Kithara on their jersey, right?
In the World Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys been watching much of the World Cup or just the awkward timings hard, eh?
Awkward timings.
We said it last week. It's just weird. It's too tough to watch.
I watch all the highlights though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm
I don't
pretty
even
into
watch
it.
the highlights.
To be honest, I don't either.
I just see the score and then that's it.
I saw 84-0 Australia-Scotland. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Too long of a highlights for me.
But Jamaica scoring their first ever rugby league try.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And I think it was
And they
his
celebrated like they won the World Cup.
Yeah,
Was
I
the
think it was
best.
his 300th game as well, the guy who scored it.
300 games.
Yeah.
Wait, was it their
crazy,
first
like-
ever World Cup try?
Yeah, their
Yes.
first World
And
Cup
that
try.
guy was playing his 300th game.
For
double win there. But they
That's-
still got thumped.
His name was, I got it here, Ben Jones Bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was pretty solid. What'd they lose by?
Oh, they lost 68-6.
Yeah. And their line was crazy, New Zealand's line.
Yeah, it was like
Minus 74 and a
yeah.
half.
So Jamaica did well based on what the bookies
You know
lined
what?
them up
Somehow
as.
the bookies are pretty accurate with their lines
Yeah.
24/7. Like they had Australia at 78.
No, it was like 62 for Australia.
That low?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was lower than New
It
Zealand.
was lower than New
it's-
Zealand. Yeah.
Okay, I'm way off. But still, they
Yeah,
they're
they're usually
in and
around the
around.
mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else
You
won?
said that Tonga won. That
Yeah,
they
Tonga.
only won by what 26.
Quick recap of the games. Tonga 32, Wales 6. Anyone watch it?
No.
Highlights only.
Okay, well, we can't comment on any of these games without watching them. But congratulations to Greece for scoring a try versus Samoa.
Yeah, Lockelius, South Boy.
South Boy.
Yeah.
Expect nothing less.
And the upset of the round happened with Lebanon defeating Ireland 32-14.
That was criminal, as if they weren't phased.
I know. Look, let's be honest. This World Cup in the group stage is a bit of a dire. The top 6 teams are just too good for anything else. Until they verse in the quarterfinals starting the 5th of November, I don't think there's much to go on about except how good Australia are, New Zealand,
Yeah.
Samoa, Tonga.
Yeah. Or if you're hitting like same game multis like I did, mate, Tupou 2 tries, Keon 1, Fafita 1.
He did well there. He did well there.
$7.
A broken clock's right twice a day, you know.
Hey, well, I was on fire, mate. And then at Twitter, I couldn't sleep. It was like 1 a.m. last night. And I was just looking at like the odds and that for the Tonga game. I'm like, Keon Kalamatangi, $2.40 to score. This is criminal. I have to tweet about it. So I tweeted and thank God he got up, he scored.
You love
Literally
giving
how I
yourself
said
a
it.
good rap, eh?
Mate, you got to wrap yourself. But
There's no humble here.
my best bet did flop, so.
Mate, me and Jim are suspended from the best bets this week. We've
Yeah.
been sin binned.
3 in a row you guys have got wrong.
No good.
Who ruined it for you on the weekend?
Who was it? Above the peg. Ascot. Got
What
done on the
happened?
line.
Was it close?
Yeah, it got done on the
Yeah, it got
line.
done on the line.
Oh, that's
It was diffed.
Yeah.
I lost because who did I have? I had Max Verstappen to win the qualifying, right? Get this right.
this is bad.
He comes second,
Yeah.
but then on the race the next day, he won the race.
Oh.
Oh, that's so stupid. You should have just done to win the race.
Yeah.
and
Mate,
then
I
cruising.
did look at it, but I was like, nah, he'll win qualifying. He's got the fastest car.
Oh, of course. That always happens, doesn't it?
So yeah, if you don't follow our Instagram page, go follow it because we post a weekly best bet series and we all take each other on. Jimmy was season 1 champion,
I was.
only one with the positive return on investment out of us three, so
Yeah, but it's different this year. I'm coming back with vengeance. I'm ready.
You're on fire.
Yeah, 2 out of 3. I would have liked to have the 3 in a row, but it's
Yeah.
all right. We'll be back.
It will be.
What about round 3 of the Rugby League World Cup? New Zealand, Ireland. What can you give us?
go through it quick. New Zealand smash them.
Yep.
Yeah.
England, Greece. Another
England.
thumping.
Yeah.
England, yeah.
Fiji, Scotland. Another thumping.
Fiji will kill them.
Australia, Italy. Another thumping.
I'm wearing an Italian jersey, but they're going to get robbed.
Forza Italia, but
Yep.
you'll be lucky to not lose by 80 plus. Lebanon, Jamaica. Lebanon will smash them again.
Tonga.
This is a bad round. Tonga cooks. They're going to pump them. Samoa, France. That could be like
100-0.
Nah.
France. All right though.
Yeah, they got
they can
Catalans.
defend because they've got the
Yeah.
Catalans team. And then PNG, Wales. Honestly, all the faves are winning.
I don't think the favourites, any favourite will lose this week.
Multi them up.
If you get like $2.
You reckon?
Or you just add a few try scorers in the same games. You'll
Yeah.
be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's just look forward to quarterfinals by the time we speak about next week we'll be talking about it.
Yeah, it will heat
Thank
up then.
God. Other sport, Cox Plate, Anamoe, too good.
Mick,
Too good.
You should have declared it on last week's potty.
I half declared. I said it was going to win, but
said
I
it-
didn't go hard in the paint like I did with Nature Strip.
You should have doubled down.
I know.
Yeah.
Imagine that if they both lost though.
I would have put the mock on them.
Like if you mocked it, I'm Thunderstruck would have rolled it on the line.
Yeah, you would have. I just want to say, Gold Trip, fucking hell, he was unlucky.
What'd it come?
I think he came like 7th.
Fair.
Jimmy,
But-
stop, bro.
If you just watch the replay and watch the ride on Gold Trip,
Oh, it was
gave him
shocking.
absolutely none.
But it wouldn't have been Anamoe.
Look, you just don't know.
Are you going to back it in the cup, Jim?
You know what? I have to. It's cost me.
Do you know what odds it is?
I don't know what the odds are at the moment, but it's cost me a fair bit this prep. So he has to win the Melbourne Cup.
Well,
For
we're
me to get
actually
it
doing a Melbourne Cup preview.
We
so-
will be doing a Melbourne Cup preview.
Yeah, that's probably either
gonna be-
dropping
gonna be
Sunday
massive.
night or Monday morning.
Yeah.
Monday morning. It's going to be massive.
It's going to be huge. We're going to go through our best bets, roughies, do some trifectas, first fours, and just try and help the punters just get some wins on Melbourne Cup Day because we know how big it is for everyone.
Everyone in Australia are pretty much punting on this race. So
It's the race that stops the nation.
yeah. So if we can do the form and help you guys out, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
I'm normally the one at work doing the Melbourne Cup sweep straw.
Yeah.
I always collect the money and look at it and just
Yeah.
some of the people that win on Melbourne Cup Day at my work, when I've done so much form, like last year, I did so much form and I picked my horse, incentivized. To be fair, I was favourite, not much form
Yeah.
doing. Came second, and then my boss goes, "Oh, I won." I go, "Oh, why? Oh, Very Elegant's a good name."
Oh, thanks for that.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Oh, I
yeah.
like those colours.
Yeah,
Thanks.
well, Melbourne Cup's a bit of a lottery. You'll find out later some of the stats, but it's so
Well,
hard
with
to
the
pick.
quiz.
Yeah, we got a quiz later, so stay tuned. I'm going to be
Yeah.
quizzing Mick and Jim.
But,
It's very tough.
I think it's
reckon
1-1 in the quiz.
you guys
Oh, it's-
listening
Yeah.
will be
Well,
1-1.
it's
struggling.
2-0, but you took that first win, but we'll give
Yeah.
you 1-1.
But
1-1.
next week's potty will be out when?
So we won't be doing it on the Tuesday night because we'll all be plastered after the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah.
So we'll probably filming it Wednesday night, dropping
Thursday
morning.
Thursday morning.
So just a heads up for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, so you'll get that Monday potty with the Melbourne Cup and then the Thursday original one.
So if you're looking for it on a Wednesday and it's not there, well,
Just wait a
You know
day.
why? Yeah, just wait a day.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. We also have a little Melbourne Cup Day tip sheet going on. So we're going to put our brains together. It's going to cost you just $20.
Just 20?
Lazy 20.
Yep.
And you can turn that into whatever. It depends how we go on the day, but we'll be doing a lot of form, best value, best roughies, multi of the day,
And they won't be posted on our Dabble. They won't be
No.
mentioned in the podcast.
exclusive tips.
Exclusive tips, but we'll have more on our socials leading up to the Cup. But yeah, definitely something to be looking forward to if you're a punter and need a few extra tips in your life.
It's always a good day. Melbourne
Oh, it's
Cup
a
day.
massive day.
Can't wait.
I'm keen.
Yeah.
You boys going to dress up fancy for work?
Mick, I won't be dressing up for the Melbourne Cup, but I got my end of quarter awards on this Thursday, and it's Halloween themed.
Halloween themed.
Halloween. So it got me thinking, like, I don't want to be cliche and unoriginal. I'm like, you know what? Let's do a top 5 most unoriginal Halloween costumes.
Yep.
That sounds good.
So I was like, what should I do? Had a look on the internet, looked up cliche and unoriginal items.
Yep.
And number 5, guess what I got, boys? Spider-Man.
Yep.
How many times have you seen Spider-Man being worn on Halloween?
Oh, too many.
Yeah.
Especially now when all the new Tom Holland movies are coming out.
Yeah.
It's pretty popular, Spider-Man.
So I crossed that off my list.
Yep.
Number 4, a witch.
Yeah, maybe not for a male, but yeah,
Yeah.
which is a very popular costume.
Like, literally, you go, when we used to do trick or treat, like, every second person's a witch.
Yeah.
And you're like, come on, man, you can be more original than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which isn't even that appealing either. It's
Nah.
I mean, you gotta look scary on Halloween, but which,
It's pretty shit.
not good.
Number
No comment.
3. Number 3, zombies. If you're going to dress up as a zombie and put blood all over yourself, think again. It's unoriginal. Do something better.
Think
Something
again.
bigger.
Just do better.
And they rip the shirt up a little bit.
Yeah, like put the fake blood on and whatnot.
Put the dark black eyes to make it look like
Yeah.
a zombie.
Yeah.
Look, do better.
I've seen that movie before.
They can do better.
Do better.
But you know what's worse? This one's targeted around the girls. Number 2, girls going as Harley Quinn.
Oh, there'll be a few of them this weekend.
Mate.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
they
crazy.
love dressing up as Harley Quinn.
It's like every I reckon like 60% of the chicks just dress up as Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I might be exaggerating a bit, but like,
There's no
it's
exaggeration.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's literally every rendition from dog, mother, uncle,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Dress up as Harley Quinn.
And the most unoriginal costume at number 1, the clown. If someone dresses up as a clown this Halloween, please deck them.
Mate, you dressed up as a
joking,
clown
don't do
one
that.
Halloween.
I have,
Yeah.
but that was when it was cool.
Yeah,
not cool anymore.
Remember that
That was like
period
7
where
years ago.
people were going around as clowns and scaring people?
What was that? Yeah.
That was a weird
Yeah, that
time,
was-
mate.
They just stand in the middle of the street when you're
And like
walking.
ride on bicycles and try
Oh,
and
that
freak
was
people out.
odd.
Did you ever see one? Like,
I don't think I did.
I would have shot myself.
Oh, 100% I would have.
Yeah.
Have you got any rogue trick or treat stories or not?
I don't have trick or treat, but like going back to the clowns.
Yeah.
So I heard a yarn. So apparently there's a car park in the eastern suburbs everyone parks up to.
Isn't that what you do in a car park?
Nah, never. and does the dirty there. Basically, apparently one time, one neighbour got the shits
Yeah.
and he went down to this car park with a chainsaw and just turned it on and started
Dressed up as a clown?
what?
not just looking, just went past cars with the chainsaw.
right.
And-
During Halloween or?
No, not during Halloween. That's the scary part.
So
Just
you just
random-
want to chop someone
He
up?
just didn't want people in the car park anymore. He's get the fuck out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wow. There you go.
But rogue trick or treat stories, nah.
Did you boys do a lot of trick or treating?
To be honest, I did back in the
I
day.
did so
Yeah.
much.
It's good fun.
Yeah, it is
I was
good.
a fiend for it.
You loved it,
Loved
eh?
Yeah, who doesn't love getting chocolates and candy off random
Strangers,
strangers for just
yeah.
like knocking on their door?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I used to like going to the Wogs houses, and sometimes you get like $20.
Ooh,
They give you
yes.
money.
Yeah, you get money. They go, oh,
They're like, I got no sweets. Here's like $5.
$20.
Cop
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I dressed up as Messi once for Halloween.
Oh, that's the biggest penalty.
No, but like it's worse than what it sounds like. So you're
Messi.
thinking Messi like full kit, right? I just literally I looked in my cupboard. There was an Argentinian jersey in there.
Yeah.
I chucked it on, and I wore black shorts and I put studs on. And
And
then,
that was
Oh
your
my
trick or treat.
God.
bro, there was no Messi on the back.
That's horrendous.
And then one woman goes, "Mate, you're not even dressed up. I can't give you chocolate. I'm Messi." And I'm this fat, overweight kid in year 7. Mate, I'm Messi.
I can't give you candy. You're not dressed up. Surely not. That's not a thing.
Hey, it's the truth, 100%.
Oh, do you blame him? Imagine seeing a little fat kid wearing an Argentinian jersey and he thinks he's Messi.
Mate, not just any fat kid, me as a fat
yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Mick dressed as Messi.
Yeah.
So bad.
Stop.
That's pretty bad. Any
don't
notable
blame him.
mentions for that? For costumes?
Oh, there's quite a few actually.
Mate, last year's Squid Game, that's all you
Oh.
would see.
Mate, that was.
I reckon it'll get a good
incredible.
run this year.
You reckon still?
I reckon it'll die down a bit, but there'll still be people.
You know
wearing
what's
Squid.
another top 5 that you didn't say? in
What?
there? The money heist.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Well,
everyone loves the
yeah.
money heist.
The group of my group of mates at work. There's like 7 of them dressing as money heist.
Oh, really?
And they wanted me to be the hostage. I was like, because I wasn't paying $45 for a costume.
That's
I'll tell you that
yeah.
much for free. They're like, oh, just be the hostage. I'm like, no, I'll find something in my little cupboard.
Yeah.
But
That was the
other
clown.
notable mentions: the Scream costume,
Yeah.
just typical mask with the black cape, so overused. Vampire, skeletons, ghosts using like
Yeah.
the blankets, cutting the eyes out, and the worst that I hate. I don't know why I hate it so much. It's the bloody pumpkin.
Oh, the pumpkin's
The
bad.
pumpkin.
The pumpkin shit, seriously.
Mate, the pumpkin's,
pumpkin's so shit.
bad.
So shit.
And also like a priest or a nun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're overdone.
So I've probably ruled out like 80% of all costumes.
If you're a punter and you're going around on Halloween this year, I actually have a good one for you that's pretty scary. Dress up as a betting ticket and just have the last leg losing.
That's a good idea.
That's a scary idea.
and if you can take
Yeah.
a photo, tag us, we'll add it to the story.
Yeah, we'll even get
You
you
can
on
somehow
us.
execute that.
We'll even do something special for you.
Maybe even better. Maybe a post.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll do something for you. Just message us.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's not one of our losing slips. We don't want to bring up any bad memories.
Or go with Uber Eats because they're dead set. They are look. They have their good moments, but they have absolutely bottled it. Especially today, literally 10 minutes before we started recording the potty.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, don't bring this back up. This is the second time it's happened to us.
2 weeks in,
In
a
2
row.
weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. What happened last time, Mick? Can you fill in what happened?
Last week, we ordered from world famous schnitzel joint, Una's Schnitzeleria.
And you were hyping this thing up like
Oh, mate.
It's a good
the bee's
schnitzel.
knees.
They do schnitzels bigger than the size of Tasmania. They
Yeah.
are
That
Huge.
was a fact. The
We-
snitties were pretty big.
they're big. We ordered Jaeger schnitzels, right?
Yeah.
And on the Jaeger schnitzels, you pour all this Jaeger sauce and it's amazing. There's chips underneath.
Yeah.
But it's a Jaeger schnitzel.
Yeah.
So you need the sauce. Anyway, we ordered it. The delivery driver has taken 30 minutes longer than
He's
his
taken his
expected
time.
arrival. And he's been parked up on this one corner for 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going,
Okay, city traffic, we get it, but it's a bit excessive.
not for 5 minutes.
It's a Wednesday
No way.
night.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
how many Uber Eats drivers are running around on a Wednesday night?
Exactly.
Exactly. Anyway, we realised why he's waited at the lights for 5 minutes straight is because the bag of Jaeger sauce has exploded on his motorbike
Yeah.
and gone everywhere.
But we didn't know this at the time.
No idea.
No, we didn't.
So basically, we get the notification, your order's arrived.
Get
I
down there.
waddle down, open the door. This guy pulls up on his bike and he's like very hesitant to give me the food. I'm like, come on, man, I'm fucking starving. Just hand it over. And he's like unzips his thing and he slowly lifts it up and hands it to me. And it's just like Jaeger sauce dripping down the side, all over his bag. Like it's a mess. And then he looks at me and it's dripping down his hand. Like Jaeger sauce dripping down to his elbow.
What does he say to you?
And he goes, is this okay, mate?
Oh, mate, no.
I felt so bad for him. Like this guy took 40 minutes to get here. It probably should have took him 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we just sorted it out later. We got our refund and I brought it to the boys. They weren't happy.
Oh, mate, it was so bad. We put it on our plate and Adrian was like pouring a plastic bag onto our plate for sauce. It was not ideal.
There's
Yeah.
so much chicken. We need the sauce.
You need the sauce.
But that was last week.
This week?
This week we ordered Betty's Burgers, a more well-known franchise
Yeah.
that shouldn't fuck up. And
Shouldn't.
basically they shouldn't. Well,
There was a moral not to fuck up. But we know how that ends. Nothing's
Exactly.
immoral.
We ordered the Uber Eats. They went through. The delivery driver was about to pick it up. Waited 35 minutes, 40 minutes. It's only meant to take 15.
Yeah.
And Jimmy's hungry. And when he gets hungry, he gets hangry.
Yeah.
I'm
And
starving.
it's hard to deal with.
I'm starving.
And you know what happens? They cancel the order.
Cancel the
Driver
order.
was not able to fulfill the request. So what do we do, Jim?
We reordered from Betty's Burgers.
That was a bad option.
That
Jimmy.
was
We all knew what was going to happen.
yeah. In
No,
in
you know,
hindsight.
It's like in those paranormal activity movies, like you know the jump out's coming.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. So what do we do? Reorder it. Food gets here. It's missing the chips, the tenders. It's just fuck.
And you boys thought that I ate them on the way here.
Look,
Mate, I
On
wouldn't
the
put
way
it past you.
up the lift.
I'm still not putting it past your age. But anyway.
I told you I had one tendy, but we're missing 4 tendies and 2 chips.
Well, this probably leads us to our play on penalty segment is when you get Uber Eats for a group of people, do you start eating the food before you give it to them? Because, all right, maybe a chip's fine. Agreed, Jimmy?
Yeah, chips okay.
But when there's 4 tenders and you've eaten one of the tenders before we've even had a sniff of the food,
Yeah.
nah.
That's pretty bad.
I wasn't going to eat it, but I buzzed 4 times on the thing for you to let me in, and you guys were just like taking the piss or, oh, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? I'm like, you know what? Stuff these guys. I'm going to eat a tendy. Cop that.
We weren't doing that. We were trying to figure out how
So
to
the
get you
maths,
up.
there's 4 tenders. You had one in the lift and then we all had one each here.
And we're still down 4 tendies.
Thanks, Age.
Yeah. So cast character of the week, Uber Eats.
Uber Eats,
Eats.
congratulations.
Well done.
Thanks, Uber Eats.
But I
But-
think they sort of got us back from all the Uber cheats we did.
Yeah, well, we never did any. Ever.
Allegedly we did.
we didn't do any.
Ever.
Boys, don't you just hate it when your mate sends you a 10-leg multi and you have to put it in manually? Like, takes so much time.
It is absolutely the worst. By the time I'm switching between apps trying to work out which leg is which, I've already missed the first leg.
If only there was an app where you could just click copy bet, put in your stake, and off you go.
Well, Jimmy, it's your lucky day. There it is. It's called Dabble.
Dabble, mate. You ever heard of it?
What's double?
Oh, it's the world's best punting app.
How do I sign up?
Well, you can use the show notes below, or when signing up through the App Store, use the code Cast Patrol. H, how do you spell Cast Patrol?
CASTPATROL.
Yeah, so use the link in the
don't
bio.
use just Cast Patrol.
Yeah, and link in the bio.
And as always, gamble responsibly.
And if you are having trouble, what's the number to call, Jim?
1-800-858-858.
Perfect. Sign up now.
All right, well, now it's time for some play on or penalty. It's back this week. Our
Thank
favourite
God.
segment, isn't it, Age?
Nah, mine's this or that.
I like What If, to be honest.
What If's pretty
Is
good.
What If back this week?
Nah, What If's not back this week.
Can you tell everyone why it's not back? Mick?
Well, it was meant to be done, and then I just got caught up doing other things. Didn't do it.
Hand on dick.
Yeah, pretty much hand on dick, so.
Fair enough.
Anyway, yeah, playing or penalties back. So let's get straight into it for this week. The first one is from @Elaine Andrew.
My girlfriend.
Mick's girlfriend.
Mick, do you have a girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend.
Congratulations
Thanks,
once
bro.
again.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Chucking out birthday cards, play on or penalty?
I actually store them. Is that weird?
What?
Yeah.
You keep them?
I'm with you, Age. I've got like heaps.
No.
Like
what?
from special people.
Yeah. Not
People I care about.
Yeah. I've just got like a big box. And
Really?
They're just in there.
All birthday cards.
Yeah.
Normally, what we do is when we get them for that whole week of your birthday, you put them on like our windowsill.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
So we have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a big wall of just like windows of birthday cards. But I don't know. After that week, I'm pretty sure they just go straight to the bin. I've never seen.
Well, they
another
just get
birthday
thrown
card.
out.
I might have my 21st ones, my 18th, but that's it. I don't know where any other birthday card is.
Yeah, I store all the ones from the misso, all the sweet messages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like all the other important ones they're still there somewhere in a box. Like,
Yeah. So I'm going to say penalty.
what?
Yeah, chucking him
Oh,
out.
chucking him out. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
massive penalty.
Yeah.
But chucking him out, I'm going to say play on.
Okay.
Do you know
That's
when she came up with that idea, she was so excited. She saw the poll. She's like, oh, I got an idea. You can't look. You gotta act surprised. Elaine, I'm surprised. You
Wow,
got me.
Elaine, you rattled us.
Thanks, Elaine.
Next one.
Next one is from @Manny_733. Eating your toenails, play on or penalty?
I don't even know why this is a question.
So
Do
does
any
he
of us eat them?
Nah.
Manny's a bit of a weird listener, isn't he?
He's a weird
But
listener.
does he mean like clip him off, then pick him up and eat him, or like physically bite him straight off?
Nah. I think,
toe.
Either way, it's fucked.
Yeah, but one's like more reportable than the other.
Look,
if you're biting them off and they're in there, that's
What's worse, you reckon?
that one's worse.
No.
Biting him off and eating him?
Yeah.
no, I reckon
Clipping him and then
eating
picking him up
yeah.
and eating him like a snack.
But I will say, if you can get your foot to your mouth and maneuver it in a way that you can clip your toenails, fair play to you.
Yeah.
I can
play on.
get my foot to my mouth.
Do you know where this is leading? Go on.
Easily.
If I really try, I think. Nah, that's honestly that's sickening content.
No
I feel sorry for
way.
everyone on the YouTube
I'm not going to
that
lie.
just saw
I think
that.
when I was a little kid, I have tried to eat my toenails.
Well, I was going to say your sister eats her toenails.
What?
Mate, she full does. Gemma, she does.
Gemma. Yeah. What a sicko.
Well, she eats them.
I don't know if she
do you
does it
mean?
anymore, but she,
Well, no, she doesn't eat them.
mate, you can ask anyone in my family. We've seen her do it.
She's been shamed. There you go.
Sorry,
Poor
Adrian's
Gemma.
sister.
Yeah, so penalty to Gemma and Manny, who are trying to eat their own toenails.
Or anyone out there who's trying to eat their own toenails, don't do it.
Yeah.
Next one is from, I'm going to butcher this name because I don't even know how to pronounce it, @Lejubadrag.Maslarevic.
Well, I think you got the last name right there.
Yeah, you did.
Wanking in the uni toilets. Adrian?
I'll take this one. I'll take the hit up.
This
for
is
the
your
boys.
this is your forte.
It's my bread and butter. But no, I've never wanked at uni. Keep in mind, half my uni was at home.
Yeah.
COVID. So given another 1.5 years, the answer might have changed, but I'm going to say penalty. Like, don't you just want to get in there, do your work, and just piss off?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't want to be hanging around there.
You don't want to be hanging around uni.
No.
I don't get the people that study at uni. I just want to get out of that place.
Do your tues, do your lectures, and piss off.
Yeah, 100%.
So penalty.
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 That's a massive penalty. Next one is @PaulCarter23, our special guest from last week.
Woohoo!
Yes, Paulie.
Yes, Paulie. Mum or sister have to choose or else instant death.
Well, it depends. What's he making us choose between? Who we love the most, or
We know Paulie's a sicko. I reckon he's going shag.
oh god! And you
Who
have
would you
to
rather
choose.
shag, your mum or your sister?
Oh, stop.
Nah.
We could be
please.
cancelled here, Paulie. But we're going to answer
You have
for
to choose or instant death.
It's so bad.
Cool.
Look,
Fuck, are we just going to die?
I'm gonna cop the death.
I think death. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
You just lost your potty.
Instant death.
I have to cop the instant
You were
death.
our last episode, Paul. How do you feel?
Literally.
We just died.
We're cancelled.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that was a
But
tough
do
one.
check out his podcast. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Especially, what about the baseball bat story with Madge?
Oh, mate. All time. And the Clemmer story.
With the
Rusty's farm.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
good stories. Go check
potty.
it out.
Great potty. Last one for this week @_Dave_G. Protein shake with water, not milk.
You know what?
Play on or penalty?
I actually prefer it with water.
So this is a play on.
Is this your
This is
burner
a play
account,
on.
Mick?
No, that's not my burner account. I have many burner accounts. That's not one. I just think sometimes after a workout, like a milk is just too thick and too hard hitting on the stomach. You think about if you got to fill up a whole bottle of milk and drink it, that's sitting there for a few hours. At least water is just
A lot of extra fat
Just get
and
it down.
unnecessary stuff. But it does have a lot of protein in it, milk, so it could be beneficial if you're bulking.
Yeah.
But I don't like the taste of it. It's just too bland and it needs to have milk in it for me.
yeah.
So penalty, age?
Yeah, pen.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big protein shake operator, so I wouldn't actually know. But I'm going to take Mick's word for it. So we'll play on for now. Play on until we try it. But that's play on a penalty for this week. Listener questions, age?
Yeah, I'll start us off. So KCP682 has asked, can Australia win the World Cup?
Well, basically, Casey, if you're talking about the Rugby League World Cup, yes, they can definitely win the World Cup. I'd say they're probably the number one chance to win the World Cup.
Yeah. It's either Aussies or New Zealand that are winning it.
Yep.
And I'm saying like 70% Aussies. Their team's just lit, man. Cleary at halfback with Munster 5'8". I don't even have to say much more. Teddy fullback.
Yeah.
Who's
They're
our
on fire.
hookers? Harry Grant and Hunt?
If you can afford to put
Stop.
Latrell Mitchell in the centres, that's enough. That says it all.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the Cricket World Cup,
No, we're shot.
no, Australia aren't winning the Cricket World Cup. I think India are looking very good, especially Virat's on fire.
I did tip India last potty, so hopefully they win.
Yeah, I think
I think you tipped Australia, Mick, and they
it's
lost.
already after one game.
They've already
it's gone.
lost to New Zealand.
If they lose to England on Saturday, that's it. They're out.
They're out.
After all that,
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
So,
there you go.
yeah.
It's not our forte though, cricket, is it?
no. And next question: at Best Sport 2.0, who's the best coach in the world right now? Okay, once again, you guys got to be more specific. You're talking about rugby league. If we're talking about rugby league, then yes, we can answer that. Because other than that, we have
Let's
no
assume
idea.
it's rugby league.
Best coach in the world right now. I think you would have to say Ivan Cleary. Back-to-back comps.
I still reckon Bellyache's the GOAT.
But you're saying right now. Bellyache came fifth.
Yeah, but he had injuries. Paps got injured. You can say Ivan has a better team than Bellyache. Bellyache's done a lot more, but yeah, I think Bellyache's the
I think
GOAT.
Bellamy's the better coach, but right now, Ivan.
But has he lost his coaching ability over the last few years?
What, is it just a
I don't
team?
I think it's, the team and the quality of players. Like, if Bellamy had that Panthers team, you're telling me that he's not winning.
Oh, he'd do really well.
Yeah, he's winning.
Yeah, he'd do really well with it. I think most coaches would have a really good crack with that Penrith team.
Yeah,
But Cleary also made him into that team.
he did. But
They
so
w-
did Gus. Gus had a little bit of role in that. But I think Bellyache. What do you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, look, it's hard to go past Ivan Cleary, I think. Was it back-to-back comps? You know,
And a minor prem that other year.
minor prem, what they've been in the last 3 grand finals. And, yeah, I mean, I think they'll be competitive, you know, for the next 5 to 10 years as well with that team. So, yeah, I think in the world right now, yeah, I'd say Ivan Cleary. It's hard to
Yeah.
go past Ivan, I think.
Yeah, so like Bellyache, Ivan, and I think Robbo's right behind him.
Mm.
Robbo.
From everything we heard about how good he is with the players and analytics and everything, like he's definitely up there. Trent
To
Robinson.
be honest, I even think Wayne Bennett's still top 4.
Yeah, you can't forget
mean,
Bennett. Yeah,
Look, I'll tell you this for free, since you love your free fat.
I love free anything.
If
If it's
Bennett-
free, it's for me.
If Bennett can go up to Redcliffe and actually give him a red hot crack and push for like a top 8,
Was that a pun?
well, what'd I say?
Red hot crack in Redcliffe.
No.
You're a pun.
But if he can, and like if he gets Redcliffe to a top 8, I think that just shows how good of a coach he is.
Oh, top 8, mate. He's an immortal. with that lineup, mate, he's a freak if he gets in top 8. He'll be lucky to get him out of the bottom 4.
Yeah, 100%. But, yeah, no, I think hard to go past Ivan. But, yeah, there's a lot of great coaches out there.
Yeah, 100%. Next question. At Lachlan_M_J_03. If you had the power to kick out an NRL team right now, who would it be? I'd kick out South. I hate him. Well, thanks, Lachlan, for your input there. But I'll be kicking out the Tigers, I reckon.
Tigers?
Tigers.
You just don't think they're much use?
Yeah, just, I don't know. The club's always in shambles. They're building, but it's either Tigers or
They just built the
or
new
Dragons
facility.
even. Like these merger clubs, I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you, Jim?
I'm going to say get rid of the Gold Coast.
You don't like Gold Coast Siders?
Get rid of them. Yeah, and then they've got 2 Brisbane teams now, so I mean, well, they should merge just the Brisbane or the new side and the Gold Coast side
Another merger.
instead of having 17 teams, have 16.
I think they should just get rid of the Roosters. I'd love to see that
Oh, that'd
fan
be the
base just
best.
capitulate.
Oh,
Because they can't go for South.
they would riot.
They'll be going for Redcliffe.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about the
Especially-
Bears? Are the Bears going to sneak in next year?
Nah, they're
Year
not, they're
after?
not going to.
Who is going to be the new? They're going to say one more. aren't they?
I think they'd probably put another.
What about a Perth team? That'll be hectic.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just think it's a bit too far for everyone to travel.
It is.
I just don't think it will work. Like no one want to relocate to Perth.
Yeah.
I think there could be another Queensland team.
Another
Okay.
one.
Thinks that's
What about the PNG team? A PNG side?
It'd be good, but it just won't work.
Yeah.
It's like just the travel thing and like the facilities to grow the game there are
Or
still
what about they're based
not
in
there.
like Queensland or something?
Yeah, but you can't really have a Papua New Guinea Hunters and then they're just based in Queensland. There's no point. You may as well just call it like the team that they're playing out of in Queensland to get
Yeah.
that fan base.
Or we just call them the Dolphins.
The
and have
Dolphins.
no suburb or city to back you.
Dolphins have really stuffed it. Their jersey is shit.
Yeah.
They've missed out on
Vanilla
all their
Coke. It's
yeah,
useless.
missed out on all their marquee signings that they've wanted. They've got some good players, but not
Nah,
marquee.
they
Yeah.
didn't get any guns.
They're playing out of Suncorp Stadium all their games,
Yeah.
not Redcliffe.
That's weird.
And they've called themselves the Dolphins.
the
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Well, how come they didn't get any games at Redcliffe?
Apparently, it's just too small of a stadium.
But they played heaps of games there this year.
Yeah, but I think they just want to maximise on Suncorp.
Yeah, right.
But how weird is that?
Yeah, it's a bit
That's
odd.
why they didn't call them Redcliffe Dolphins, so they don't play out of Redcliffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Got ya.
That's
Interesting.
Okay, our next question is at NRL Goat. He's asked, love the Paul Carter episode. Who's the next guest?
weird. Goatee, mate. I don't know.
The NRL
we
goats.
actually do have a few guests lined up, don't
We do. The next couple of weeks.
Will we tell you who they are? No.
Is it a coach potentially?
Could be a coach.
Could be a coach.
Could be a good coach.
Is it a former great player?
Could
Former
be.
great.
Is it a current player?
Is it a current player?
All of the above.
You just
Or is it a successful horse racing trainer? Who knows?
But there's
Successful
a lot.
jockey?
There's a lot happening. So stay
Yeah.
tuned. Goatee, just chill. There's going to be a good guest coming on very shortly. Don't want to spoil too much though.
Hey, do you have a quiz for us, mate? Let's do it.
I do. Let's do a quiz.
We won't use the buzzers this week. We'll just do Mick or Jimmy.
Okay, boys.
our names is
Test your buzzer, Mick. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I'll test mine.
Yep.
Mick.
You guys know how it works.
Yeah.
1 point for the correct answer.
Yep.
You buzz, you get it wrong, the next person answers.
And what's your quiz about this week?
Mate, Melbourne Cup on Tuesday. It's a Melbourne Cup quiz.
Okay.
Here we go. This will be good.
Melbourne Cup trivia, boys. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Everyone at home, you can obviously think of the answer in your head, but I doubt you'll even pass this.
Okay.
These boys are going to struggle.
Why would you make it so hard then?
Oh, mate, I'm not here to stuff around, man. We're going hard, we'll go home.
All right.
Okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Test your buzzers one more time.
Mick.
Jimmy.
Perfect. The inaugural Melbourne Cup was how many years ago? A, 157. B, 161. C, 164. D, 172.
Mick, 162.
Mick, that wasn't an option, so you're wrong.
Wasn't there one that ended with 2?
Yeah, the last one, 172.
Oh, 172.
Wrong. Jimmy.
Can I have the options again? Sorry, H?
Yes, 157, 161, 164.
164.
Very close. It's actually B, 161.
Damn.
So the first Melbourne Cup was 161 years ago on the 7th of November, 1861.
Thanks, H.
So
Fair
you were
enough.
close, Jim.
Thank
No
you.
points there. On to the next question. What was the first horse to win the Melbourne Cup?
Mick, Archer. Looked it up before the show. Hold up.
That's good from you, Mick. The other options were
Okay.
Archer, Banker, Arsenal, or Lantern.
Very
And
good.
You nailed that.
Very good. It's the only one I looked up. I was like, I know he's doing Melbourne Cup. He's gonna ask who was the first.
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah.
So Archer won the
So Mick
first year
cheated,
and the
yeah.
second year.
Thanks.
On these years,
Oh, one back to back.
One back to back, yeah.
Fair enough.
Who was the jockey on these two victories? A, Charles Stanley. B, Thomas Hales. C, Mick O'Brien. D, John Cutts.
Not D.
Not D.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
B.
Thomas Hales.
Yeah.
I think it's C.
Mick O'Brien.
Yeah.
You're backing Mick. Mick backing
Mick
Mick.
backs Mick.
Mick's wrong. John Cuts. D.
John Cuts.
Johnny Cuts, mate.
Sounds like
Johnny.
He rolled you.
Sounds like a barbershop.
Yeah,
Played a Johnny
could
Cuts.
be.
One back to back on the Melbourne
He
Cup.
went back to back, yeah.
How
Loaded.
good.
The inaugural and the next one. Okay. Bobby Lewis is a legendary jockey. He rode over 900 winners in his career. 4 of these winners came in the Melbourne Cup in years 1902, 1915, 1919, and 1927. But there's also another jockey who won 4. He's tied. This jockey is A, Harry White, B, Glenn Boss, C, Kieran McAvoy,
Mick.
D, Jim Johnson.
Glenn Boss.
Wrong. It's A, Harry White.
Yes, Jim. You are back. 1
Thank you.
all. So Harry White won 4 Melbourne Cups in years 1974, 75, 78, and 79.
Yep.
So he did 2 back-to-backs
Wow,
in
that's
separate
pretty
years.
good.
That's good from you, Jim.
That's really good.
Thank you.
All good, man. Okay. So I could probably ask you which horses won the most Melbourne Cups, but I'm sure you all know the answer. Jimmy, do you want to say it?
Maccabi Diva.
Yep, there we go. So he's won 3.
Yeah.
Or she? She? Yeah.
She.
The
yeah.
great mare. She won 3. But what year was it that Maccabi Diva completed the Cox Plate and Melbourne Cup duo? 2001, 2007, 2003, 2005.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
2003.
Incorrect. Mick.
Options again?
So the remaining options, 01, 07, 05.
I don't even think it won the cup in 03.
No, it did.
I'll tell you straight after your answer.
05.
Correct, Mick. That's
It did. She
2-1.
won 03, 04, 05.
Yeah, she won back-to-back, 03 to 05.
Yeah.
I
And
thought
the
it
Cox
started
Plate
at 4, 5, 6.
in 05 as well.
So I'm
That's
2
right. You got
2
the
1.
answer right.
2-1.
2 1.
Okay. So we all love a fave, right? We know you love a fave, Mick.
Mm.
How many times has a cup favourite gone on to win the race in 161 years? 27, 32, 41, or 53?
Mick.
What is it, Mick?
D.
53?
Yeah.
Incorrect. Jimmy,
That was a bit
27, 32, or 41?
32.
You've nailed it, mate. 2 all. They've won 32 faves have won
Out of how
out of
many?
161.
Yeah.
That's
it's
less
crazy.
than 20%.
Crazy.
Out
You know?
of field of 24, it's not.
It's not bad, but if you're
bad.
thinking of
Yeah.
back in the fave, maybe just think again and
Think again.
Yeah, I think
maybe
again.
lay it.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. File Lap in 1930 was the shortest odds to ever win the cup. What odds did it jump at? $1.59, $1.61, $1.68, $1.73.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
$1.59.
Mick. $1.61, $1.68, $1.73.
$6. The B.
$1.61?
Yeah.
Incorrect. $1.73.
Wow.
So you put 8
Value.
bucks. Yeah, so it was 8 over 11. So you put $8, you win 11 back. So, yeah, it's not. I thought it would have been
That's
shorter, eh? But there's a
No.
lot of horses, so it sort of
Yeah.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's fair.
That's not bad odds for far lap.
So can we have a score update? 2-1 still?
2 all.
2 all.
2 all.
What'd you get?
Harry White
Yeah.
and 32.
Oh, yeah, you got 32, yeah.
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 And what I get?
You
Maccabi
got
Diva
Yep. And
an Archer.
and Archer.
Archer. Yeah.
Okay. So after that, we got how many of the winners have been over $100 or 100 or over? 2, 4, 6, or 8?
Mick 4.
Bang. He's got it. 4 winners paying 100 to 1. The
Wow.
Pearl in 1871, Watman in 1936, Old Rowley in 1940, and most recently Prince of Penzance,
Yeah.
2015.
Based on the movie.
Michelle Payne.
Good
Yeah.
movie that. Let It Ride? No. What's it called? She
Ride Like a Girl.
Right Like a Girl.
Yeah.
Aye.
I think Let It Ride's that gambling movie.
All right, last one.
So
If-
it's 3-2.
It's 3-2. So if Jimmy
Yeah.
doesn't get this, we're stuffed.
Yeah. I'll let you answer it first.
Aye.
All yours, mate.
Come on, Jimmy.
Clean
Time
slate.
to shine. Who won in 2013? American, Fiorente, Protectionist, or Green Moon?
Fiorente.
Bang! Holy shit. Okay. I haven't thought of a tiebreaker, but got one in my head, luckily.
Okay.
Okay. This is going to be, you guys have to answer it.
Yeah.
There's no multiple choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chosen one in last year's Cup finished at what position?
Jimmy. 4th.
No.
5th.
Yes,
Fuck, I knew. I backed it. I backed it, Chase and
Yes.
It came fourth in 2020.
Yeah, that's when I backed it. Yeah, I think when it came fourth. Yeah,
Well, fair play.
There you go.
I'm the quiz king.
That was a good quiz.
That
Down
was
to
a
the
good quiz.
wire.
Yeah, it was good.
good,
How
great
good's that?
quiz. Great quiz.
And that will lead us perfectly into tips of the week. So to build the bank up before it gets to the Melbourne Cup, I've got Asia's fill up for you. $2. We're sticking with EPL because we've done 2 out of 3 successful bets. We're going to start with Man City to win. They won the last 3 versus Leicester. Chuck him in the multi. Liverpool to win. They'll bounce back against Leeds. They've lost 4 in a row, Leeds, and they've never beat Liverpool in the Prem. Add that to the multi. And the last leg, Arsenal to win. They're back at home and will look to remain on top, and they'll make it very easy against Nottingham. And that's just $2.
I like that.
3 simple
Not bad.
legs.
Beautiful.
So yeah, that's my Age's double.
Been a
Up.
few upsets in the Premier League. It's been hard.
It
to
has
pick.
been, but yeah, double your wage with Age.
Jimmy?
My tip of the week is the Victoria Derby is on this Saturday, one of the great race days. And my tip in the Victoria Derby is sharp and smart. Kiwi galloper, J-Mac on. Won last Saturday, 3 wide trip. Should just win on Saturday.
Yeah, had a good victory last start, sharp and smart, paying
It
about
did.
$7.
Yeah, and the spring
Would have been
champion.
good to get it on there as well.
But yeah, I think you can get about $4 at the moment. So yeah, get on. I think you'll start a lot shorter than that.
Fair enough.
Perfect.
I'm going with not racing or punting related. It's when you fill up your car, fill up with unleaded 98 or the premium option. Because I'll tell you what, I've been doing it for the last few months and I don't have to fill up my car near as much as I used to do. When I did E10 or the 91, I was filling up my car every single week. Now I'm doing
burns through it, does
just
it?
burns through it now, and apparently it's really bad for your engine.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing, I reckon, once every 2 to 3 weeks.
Wow.
It's a big difference, and you pay that little bit more, but you do get it.
Yeah.
You get it back
So
in the
it's a
time.
tip where you may not win money, but it might save you.
It'll
money.
save you money, exactly.
Very good.
Beautiful.
Like that.
Why can we end on that note?
Yeah, but get ready for our Melbourne Cup podcast. We'll be dropping on Sunday or Monday, giving you all the tips for Tuesday's big race that stops the nation.
And it'll be bite-sized, so short little 10-minute one. So if you don't have time to consume it, you're lying to yourself.
Put it on 2 times speed. Listen to it in 5.
And we'll be back next Thursday for next week's podcast. But yeah, thanks guys. Have a good week.
All the best.
See ya. Ciao.
See you guys.